Hello and welcome to another episode of Sports with Monga. What a night. The Europa League second leg matches have ended, and what a thriller. What a thriller. If you're new to this channel, I hope you subscribe to the channel and get on with the journey that we're going to have regarding the reviews for the Europa League, the Champions League, the Premier League, as well as the Bundesliga. More content coming on the Formula One side as well, with the races coming thick and fast. So get on the journey, and I hope you do subscribe to the channel, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel, and let's get into it together. Europa League nights, Atalanta played Liverpool at home, with Liverpool almost it was interesting with the game as well, because the damage was done. Let's be honest here. Liverpool were already 3 goals behind at home after losing at home at Anfield. 7th minute, Mohamed Salah penalty gave Liverpool hope of a comeback in Bergamo, where Atalanta began with a 3-0 advantage, but the home side held on to reach their first European semi-final in 36 years. It's a huge, huge, huge night for Atalanta to kind of come through a really long time. To kind of 36 years is a very long time to get on in the European semi-finals. Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp, basically dream crashes for him. We've been talking about the quadruple for quite a while with him, but then yeah, it's just not going to happen. He lost the FA Cup with Manchester United. Now the Europa League is also out of his hands. It's only the Premier League that he can focus on, and the battle will just go ahead. Luis Díaz went close as the Reds dominated the first half, but quite a second period ended with the Italian club reaching the semi-finals for the first time. Aggregate was 3-1, with Atalanta winning in the first leg 3-0 at Anfield, with Gianluca Scamacca scoring two goals basically in the brace, but nothing in the return leg or at home as well. But Liverpool clearly beaten well. It's game over for Jurgen Klopp's European nights in a Liverpool jersey. So that was one game done. Then we had Roma playing against Milan. Roma was heading with the advantage of a goal up. They were already up with an advantage, very slender advantage though. But the Roma came through with this all-Italian quarterfinal with a 3-1 aggregate win, despite being reduced to 10 men in the first half. Yes, Milan failed to recover after conceding 2 early goals, Gianluca Mancini header, and a stunning Paulo Dybala strike, putting the hosts 3 goals ahead on aggregate in the tie. The Rossoneri's were unable to capitalize on their numerical advantage after Roma's Zeki Ecelic was dismissed for a foul on Rafael Leao in the 31st minute. A headed goal from Matteo Gabbia came in too late for the visitors to mount a comeback. Interesting game, all in all Italian tie, but I think it was pretty bad for Milan. Also, the fact now reports come in that I think it is time for a change in the Milan coaching. Pioli is now basically expected to leave by end of the season. That's interesting for Stefano Pioli, 50-year-old manager who's done a great job. But then I think it is almost certain that he will not be coaching Milan or be the manager of Milan at the end of this season. The aggregate was 3-1 with this Dybala, and I think the main thing, man, is De Rossi. Daniel De Rossi has done a great job since taking over from Jose Mourinho, and he'll be hoping to mount the comeback for them. Roma have won their last 5 European quarterfinal ties, which is an interesting stat for them. Moving on to the next one, the golden boy currently in the manager's land, Mr. Leverkusen, Mr. Xabi Alonso, again unbeaten. We thought this must be the time where he kind of gets beat, but there was no way he was going to let that. A late equalizer by Jeremy Frimpong in the 89th minute after Michail Antonio scored in the first half. German Frimpong's deflected strike ensured the newly crowned Bundesliga champions maintain their unbeaten record, having, despite a brave West Ham performance, with just minutes remaining, the Leverkusen substitute effort canoed on off Aaron Cresswell to wrong foot keeper Lucas Fabianski. Then the Hammers threatened to come back when Michael Antonio bravely headed in from a Jared Bowen cross with just 13 minutes gone. Bowen went closest to adding to the hosts' lead midway through the first half, but was denied expertly by the Leverkusen goalkeeper Matej Kova. I think Bowen could have changed the game, but of course it's also great goalkeeping from Matej Kova. He had good chances. Bowen, he could have finished, like, he had two chances in my mind, but he could have been 3-3, but it ended up with a 1-3 aggregate win for Mr. Leverkusen, or Mr. Xabi Alonso. Bayer Leverkusen head into the semi-finals. And the last game, the crazy nights, we had to have one crazy night and the penalty shootouts like we had with the Champions League. And if you guys have not watched that video as well, I would recommend go to the channel, subscribe to the channel first to be updated with all the videos. There was a crazy game with Manchester City and Real Madrid. So if you've not watched that review, head to the channel and look at that. Marseille edged out Benfica on penalties to advance to the semi-finals for the first time since 2008. A big moment for this club. Of course, Benfica heading into the tie with an advantage of 2-1, but Marseille completely just going crazy on this one. Paris Montbagna level in the tie in the 79th minute before Pau Lopez took center stage in the shootout. Marseille goalkeeper saved from Antonio Silva following Angel Di Maria's earlier miss, and allowing Luis Enrique's decisive spot kick to secure the last four against Atalanta. Marseille have won each of their last 5 European home league matches, and that's the lot here, guys. There's a lot kind of happening as well, because now the semi-finals are in place. We have Marseille playing Atalanta on the 2nd of May, the Roma playing Leverkusen in the second semi-final as well, and it just kind of gets mouth-watering. Anybody could win. In my opinion, it could be still Roma versus Leverkusen. Could be like, it could go any which way. No predictions at this moment, but we'll see what happens. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more content coming through, but let me get on the comment section, but let's get more interactive. Tell me, how do you feel the game went? Where do you feel Klopp kind of missed? Of course, injuries, but Atalanta could have been taken out by Díaz, and the chances that they had on the first half for Liverpool. Benfica completely lost the plot here. Marseille with Aubameyang having the chance to score more goals, I think. But it'll be interesting to see if he wins a trophy by the end of the season. The ex-Arsenal striker, completely shunned by Arteta, but makes Marseille his home. Very interesting to see how this kind of heads out. So get in the comment section below. Let me know what do you think. Bayer Leverkusen playing Roma. Who do you think wins there? And Atalanta playing Marseille. Who do you think wins there and heads into the final that will take place in the Aviva Stadium in Ireland, in Dublin? So let me know in the comment section below what you think, and thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be updated for more videos. Like the video if you've done it, share it with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next one.